You actually have a literal hole in your vision right now. Where the nerve connects to your eye, there are 0 light sensors. But you don't see a black dot because your brain just paints over the gap. If your AI feature lies to a user just once, they will never trust it again. Think about looking at a brick wall. Your eye has a blind spot, but your brain just draws more bricks in that dead zone. It guesses the missing piece based on the surrounding pattern, without checking if it's real. We call this the confident blind spot fill. In AI, we call this a hallucination. That is exactly what a language model does when it makes up a fact. First, you ask a question, then the model maps the pattern, and finally, it hits a gap in its training. Instead of stopping to say it doesn't know, it just fills the gap. It reads the context, predicts the next word, adds it to the pile, and repeats. The prompt starts the pattern, it hits a gap, and it confidently outputs a fake fact. But here's where the metaphor breaks. Your brain can look around and check the real world. The AI has no real world to check. The twist is that the AI only knows words, not actual facts. Say you ask it who was the first person to walk on Mars in 1982. The model knows the pattern for walking on a planet and just plugs in a random astronaut name. It sounds totally real because the grammar and tone are perfect. Your first move is to give it a cheat sheet using real documents. Your second move is to tell it to admit when it doesn't know. You can also lower the temperature, force citations, or add human review. You have to build the guardrails so the blind spot doesn't crash the car. Hallucinations aren't bugs. They are just the model doing its job a little too well. Always designed for the blind spot. AI fills the gaps, you build the fences. See you in the next one.